We look like crap. That's what the main takeaway today is. We look like a team that had not played in 3 months. The Flyers look like they've been playing the whole entire 3 months. They look like they're still on the heater that they were on before the coronavirus shut everything down. But here we are. Flyers beat the Bruins 4-1. Just outclassed by the Flyers. The Flyers made less mistakes, and I think that's ultimately what it came down to. And they capitalized on the mistakes we made, too. That's another thing. It's one thing to make mistakes. It's another thing when a team capitalizes on your mistakes, and the Flyers were vultures on the opportunities that the Bruins gave them. It was not a good game from the Bruins. Power play was crap. First line was crap. Second line was crap. Fourth line was good. A few defensemen were okay. A few defensemen had some bad days. Halak specifically, man. Tuukka Rask is the number one goaltender on this team. It's not even close, really. If you think otherwise, I don't think you watch the Bruins consistently, because I feel like the team plays more confident in front of Rask, too. I think that's a big thing. I feel like there's less mistakes and more faith in the goaltender than they do when they play in front of Halak. But nonetheless, Bruins lose 4-1. Carter Hart played very good for the Flyers, gotta say that. And the goal scoring would get started off in the... Actually, I gotta mention that there was no Rask, obviously. He wasn't feeling good. He should probably be good for the Wednesday game against the Lightning from what I've read. Also, Andre Kasha did not play. Jack Studnicka would slot into that right wing. Studnicka did not get a lot of ice time tonight. They were very much protecting his minutes. But we'll go into the first goal. We'll break down all the goals. So the first goal is a Michael Raffl goal from Travis Sanheim. On the boards, Bergeron gets the puck, chips it out to the middle. Not the best decision in the world by Bergeron. Goes to the top of Bruins zone. Sanheim picks it up. Immediate 3-on-2. Lozon pinches towards Sanheim. Leaves the pass backdoor wide open. If Lozon pinches here, you have to either stop the shot, which there wasn't a shot, or stop the pass when you pinch like that. He does neither. Raffl gets it. Raffl goes on net, does a backhander above Halak's glove. Nothing really Halak can do on that one. 1-0 Flyers. And before this point, it was a pretty even game. After this point, I felt like the Flyers kind of, or I should say the beginning of the second period, it felt like the Flyers took a step ahead of the Bruins, specifically in this moment. And from this moment on, it became apparent that the Flyers were the more informed team than the Bruins. We then go to the next goal. Nate Thompson scoring snipes on you like this. That's not a good sign. So, Lozon lazily pokes the puck to the center ice after winning a physical battle on the boards against Raffl. No one picks it up. Coyle, I think, was the closest. I think Coyle actually pokes it, and this goes right to Ivan Provorov, who does a smooth transition into the Bruins zone, creating a 3-on-2. He passes it to Raffl. Raffl was a danger man today. Raffl then does a trailer pass to Nate Thompson, who's coming. Nate Thompson uses Lozon as a human shield here, or a human screen, I should say, and snipes over Halak's blocker side, which, you know, anyone can do that these days, it seems like. All I can say is another Lozon attempt at a block where he doesn't get it. This one a little more unlucky than the last. Screens his own goalie. That's not good. So, like, J-Lo's on my bad list today. Young defenseman. Give him a little slack because he's younger, but in a game that somewhat matters. If you saw my last video, you know I think these round robins don't really matter the result as much as how your team looks. So, obviously, we didn't get the result. Not a big deal to me. We didn't look good. That's kind of a bigger deal to me is how we looked. But, yeah, he uses Lozon as a screen, snipes over Halak. Halak was not that great today. Wish he could have saved this one. It actually hits his stick, but, yeah, he just didn't get it. The next goal in the game to make it 2-1, or to bring one back, was Chris Wagner. A very good play by Sean Corrali on the boards to force a turnover on Konechny. Leads to a possession in the offensive zone for the Bruins, some pressure. Wagner gets it down low from Nordstrom. Wagner makes a nice power move where he kind of is behind the net and then just cuts to the front real quickly. Throws it towards the net, hits Robert Haig's foot. It goes right in, as you can see in the picture. And the Bruins go back to down by 1 instead of down by 2. And you're thinking momentum, and it just wasn't there. About 8 seconds later, Phil Myers, which is very different to hear. Maybe he requested for that. Maybe they just want to make him sound like he's, I don't know, just a generic hockey player. Phil Myers. Corrali forces, oh no, reading the wrong one. Coyle wins the faceoff, straight to Chara. Voracek's on him like white on rice. Forces a turnover. Felipe Myers gets it, 2-on-1. He looks off the pass, which McAvoy plays the pass, and Phil Myers, snipes, blocker side. Like I said, anyone can do that these days over Yaroslav Halak. And this is one I wanted Halak to save. This is one. There's 3 of the 4 goals I think Halak has a chance to save. The Thompson goal, the Myers goal, and the Lawton goal. He doesn't make any of them. Whiffs on all of them. That's unacceptable. At least save one of them. But was not to be. Halak was off. Let's just hope it's an off day. We gotta hope Rask gets healthy because he's obviously the number one. We're gonna go over the Lawton goal. The game felt like it was over after that Myers goal, though. I mean, that just took the air out of the bubble. Felt like the Bruins were playing too sloppy and just weren't gonna get it done. But the Lawton goal, Carlo fumbles a pass from Pasta at the point. Really bad by Carlo here. This put him on my bad list personally. Lawton and Konechny get a 2-on-1 of this against Krug. Hayes gets the assist for doing the outlet pass to Lawton. Lawton looks off the pass, another look off here, and just snipes past Halak. Glove side this time, and that's a Grand Canyon of an area to shoot at. Literally, he has so much net to shoot out there. Halak isn't quick enough to get his glove on the puck, and it's a bad look, really, and it's 4-1, and this isn't giving any excuse to the Bruins offense, which was equally not good. Halak just had a stinker today. That's all it is. So 4-1. Flyers win. So I'm going to keep this video a little short, under 10 minutes hopefully, and just go over a few post-game thoughts here. And Hart was clearly the better goaltender, making the simple saves, which if you make the simple saves in hockey, you put your team in a decent position to win. If you make the great saves, you can rob a game. One of the goalies made all the saves he should make. That was Carter Hart, led in that one unfortunate goal in the Flyers' minds where, unlucky, Wagner throws it in front of the net, hits the skate, and goes in. That's hockey. Sometimes that happens. You can't really look at one goal that it was against the Flyers. You can't really look at any moments where Carter Hart played bad because that's the only goal he let up, and it's not really even his fault. Almost perfect. Halak, on the other hand, had 3 goals where you can argue he should be saving them. On the bad list for me, the first line, the second line. I mean, you need those lines to score. No points. I'm pretty sure Pasta was a -3 today, and some sloppy turnovers from that first line, no lie. One of the turnovers wasn't Pasta's fault. One of the goals wasn't Pasta's fault, even though he gave the pass that turned it over. Bergeron's is a little more egregious in my opinion. It's kind of just, you're chopping it to the middle of the ice where it's basically a jump ball at that point. Flyers get it. It caught the defense flat-footed, and is one of the reasons Lozon pinched and, put the team in a bad position. So Bergeron is on the bad list today. Marchand and Pasta as well. Krejci just kind of invisible. DeBrus kind of invisible. Studnicka kind of invisible. He's I haven't seen enough of him to really have an opinion. Carlo, he was the reason for one of the goals against. Chara, one of the reasons for the goals against. Lozon caught on an island at one moment. I believe he was on the ice for another. Oh yeah, he didn't stop the first goal. He didn't stop the pass. Power play, that's on the bad list. Halak on the bad list. Also, I want to mention before I forget, why was that Lozon a misconduct? What did Jeremy Lozon do there at the end of the game with him and I can't remember who, but he got a slashing. The other guy only got a slashing, whereas Lozon got thrown out of the game. So I'm curious what happened there. The good for the Bruins, I'd say Corrali had a good game, forcing a turnover that led to a goal, as well as bringing that good energy, which Corrali always does. Wagner for scoring the goal. He put pucks towards the net. Sometimes you're going to get lucky. Wagner got lucky, plus he plays a good role. McAvoy's on the good list. McAvoy's a stallion. I think it's not even close. I think he's the best defenseman on the team, defensively speaking. Bjork was on the good list. He made some nice moves to create some chances. Sadly, nothing went in for him, but created some chances. And to really finish the video, you really got to ask yourself, are you concerned? I'd say no. No, not concerned. I know I'm not happy with how they look today, but I'm not concerned because they have 2 more games to figure it out. Had this happen on the last game versus Washington, which I believe is next Sunday, I'd be a little more concerned than it happening in the first game on this Sunday. They can redeem themselves with a good performance against a very good Lightning team, and they can redeem themselves with a good performance against Washington and make this game an afterthought where, oh yeah, remember that game we played in the round robin against Philly? Yeah, neither do I, because we played good against Washington and Tampa. That's a good thing. It's not like this is a best-of-5 series where you lose this first game, now you're really in the hole. These are kind of just glorified exhibition games unless you really care about seeding, which I don't really because there's no home ice. That's all I really have for you today. If you want to hit the subscribe button for my future coverage of the Bruins, next game's Wednesday, so expect a video sometime Wednesday night. I'd like to thank you for watching, as always, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.